Hey, welcome to Philosophy BIM here. Today I'm going to show you a quick and easy tips and tricks on how to copy legend from one project to the other without using any plugin. Super simple. Okay, and alright, let's jump right in. Okay, if you have used Revit for quite some time, you probably know that it's not possible to copy legends from one project to the other project. It was never possible. There are so many things you can copy from one project to the other. The legend wasn't one of them. You can see we can go to Manage tab, go to Transfer Project Standard, Legends. You can see that I could go down here. Legend wasn't one of them. There are many things that you can use Transfer Project Standard to transfer from one project to the other, especially if you do not have such a details or standard in place. So it would be a good idea to just reuse what you have from the previous project, or if you're building the template for your company, so you can actually migrate some of the standard details, some of the standard settings from one project to the other. Again, Legend is one of them, definitely, right? So in this case, you can also see that if I go to the legends from the project browser here on the left, I have 5 legends from this sample project for the architecture model, right? I can say I can right click here. It doesn't give me any option. You can see that copy to clipboard actually grays out. So it wasn't possible to do that, just to copy the legend and hoping that you can paste it to the other project. So there is a workaround. It's actually quite simple without using any plugin. Okay, I've tested this here. The funny fact is, I just found out this not too long ago, and I thought that, oh wow, this is cool, because I know it wasn't possible before. And so I went back and tried to do a test and make sure that does that happen recently in the latest version of Revit, or it's been working for a while. So I went back and it turns out that it was working since Revit 2022. Okay, currently my sample file is in 2024 here, so it's gonna work in 2022 and forward. Okay, with this little workaround. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is to kind of show you how it's being done. Okay, so first thing first is you can't copy paste your legend, right? So what you need to do is to create a new sheet. So under the sheets here, I'm gonna have to make a blank sheet. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and make new sheet. Doesn't matter whether or not I choose any title block. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and choose this one here and hit OK. Right now, it's gonna give me some random name. So what I want to do is I want to basically name it. Let me go and give it a good name here. I'm gonna put push star here. I'm gonna put legend transfer or legend test, just like that. Okay, all right, so now that will put this sheet on the top of my sheet list. Okay, so now the next thing is in the legend here, I'm gonna go start dragging this legend like a door types here to the sheet, right? Just one at a time. Or you know what, if I wanted to copy all the legends from from this list from my file here, I can simply select all the legends and drag all the legend all at once here as well. It's gonna let me bring it in here just like that. Well, in this case, it doesn't really matter whether or not this legend is within your sheet. So, but for the demo here, let's go ahead and just place them within a sheet like that, just like that. Okay, so now I've done all the prepping that I'm ready to actually copy it. So instead of copying this legend here, I can right click and I can go to, look at this, copy the clipboard. Now this is possible. It's not grayed out anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. All right, I'm moving on to the structural file here. As you can see, currently this file does not have any legends. It's empty here, as you can see here. All right, so what I need to do is to go to the ribbon, go to the modify tab, and simply hit the paste button, just like that. And Revit knows I'm gonna bring in some duplicate type, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit OK to accept it. Give it a second, And of course, it also tells me that I have all these symbols that have been pre-existed in this file as well. So I'm not gonna worry about it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out this warning. All right, so let's take a look. It brings in this sheet here. As you can see, that this is a sheet that I just made earlier. It's called Legend Test. And it's right here under your sheet list as well. But notice all your legends actually came in to the sheet, right? So again, they all listed here as well. So every single one of them, right? So of course, in this case, if you are going to just copy legends, I think it's best to go ahead and delete this sheet because I'm done with using this as a placeholder. So you can simply hit delete and get rid of the sheet. But then again, all the legends will remain in your project, right? Super simple. It's all in here. Okay, so that's it. The other thing to keep in mind is if you have a title block from your source sheet here, like I said, if this is the title block, you can choose to either delete the title block before you make the copy to clipboard, workaround. Because what if you don't want this title block to be in your other project, right? So it's best to keep all this stuff out of your actual target model, so to speak. Okay, all right, so that's it. That's really simple, very, very easy to do without using any third-party tool. Like I know there's been in the market that if you go to the App Store, if you're using, if you're familiar with Revit, they have these kind of feature that you can do copy legends pretty easily. But again, you can no longer need those plugin right now. You can just do it right here with this little tip and tricks here. Super simple, right? Okay. Another tip, if you're still watching the video, you can pretty much do the same for schedule. But schedule doesn't require you to place on the sheet. Schedule, in this case, let's go take a look here. If I go to a schedule, for example, from my architectural sample file, I could simply go directly to the schedule, right click here, go to the clipboard again, go back to the target file, and just simply hit paste. And hit OK. There you go. It just brings in the door schedule here from the source file. Again, you can simply just use copy paste to do that for schedule. But legends, again, you're gonna have to go through this little workaround to do that. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it or you want to just engage with me, go ahead and leave a like, leave me a comment. And I hope, if you haven't subscribed my channel, go ahead and subscribe it. I will be making more videos in the coming weeks, or if not days. I took a pretty long break and I'm back to the action here. Okay, so I'll be creating more videos to share more tips and tricks or hacks with Revit. All right, well, stay tuned on the next one. Thank you for your time. Thank you. See you.